Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. It is Wednesday, September 24th, 2025, and isn't this a fucked time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast. It is updated every Thursday. Also, follow me on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays, updated every Tuesday. Just a quick little 10-minute segment over there. And then, I don't know if I said this already, but follow me on all the different social medias and then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to give the blog some love. And check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everyone? The whole fucking country has gone loony. And I'm actually kind of here for some of the fallout. Not gonna lie. Oh, and blessings to all of us who have not been raptured. Remember when y'all were supposed to be raptured? Pepperidge Farms does. That was my meme that I sent out to everyone, and just every single comment that I made in regards to, Rapture Palooza 2025 or whatever. I just sent that meme, good on you there, folks. But it is whatever. I mean, if you believe in that, awesome. How do you rectify that you weren't raptured if that was supposed to have taken place yesterday and you strongly, it was a strong conviction of yours? How do you I don't know. But anyways, it is only Wednesday, but I feel like I've lived 7 lifetimes. This weekend was ungodly long, but I filled it with so much shit that it was a good thing at the same time. So, Saturday, my sister and I, we got together and we walked around. No, we didn't walk around downtown. We were going to walk around downtown, but we decided not to. Instead, we went to one of my favorite little mom and pop cafes, and they have these gigantic cinnamon rolls that are fresh made day of, and the best coffee in the area. And I'm a freaking coffee snob. I have a bag of Kopi Luwak in my cabinet right now. I mean, it's grade 2 Kopi Luwak, but it's not, it's still a very expensive coffee. I wish I had that one, or there's another one that comes from, I believe, elephants or something. But anyways, if you don't know what Kopi Luwak coffee is, it's the excrement of a jungle cat that eats coffee beans, and then the coffee beans are not fully digestible, and it comes out in this long tubular sack, and then that's taken, sterilized, processed, and turned into a very high-end gourmet coffee. No pun intended on the high end. But so yeah, a grade A bag of this Kopi Luwak coffee is, I want to say, $100 or $200. And the only reason I have that bag that I have, which I think is an 8-ounce whole bean bag, is because it was given to me as a gift. And I was like, yes, thank you. So, anyways, I like a well-rounded coffee. I don't want it too bold. I don't want it too blonde. I don't want it too aesthetic. And for however they do their coffee there, it is just the perfect blend of everything. And so you have this nice hot cup of coffee, this cinnamon roll that is just like a grandmother's hug, and it's all that's right with the world. So I had my cinnamon roll. She had a chocolate croissant, and and yes, I'm one of those people that pronounce it croissant instead of croissant. And even then, I'm not pronouncing it right. It's croissant, but whatever. Um, so she had her chocolate croissant, and I had my cinnamon roll. And I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass because I didn't get like a couple of the cinnamon rolls off the Dale rack, but it's okay. Then we went to Goodwill, and I picked up some awesome little trinkets. One of them is a. Let me see if I can get it without the entirety of the universe falling apart. Got myself a new witch's hat for my part of my Halloween costume. So I actually like this one. I have another witch's hat, but this one fits me a hell of a lot better, and I actually paid about the same price. So I'm not too horribly upset about that. And then I got myself a couple of pencil pouches. I got this Star Wars one, which I'm like super geeky about because I love Star Wars and Spider-Man. These are like my two guys right here, Spider-Man and Star Wars. So uh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but they were 80 cents, and I was like, yes, please. If for nothing more than just the collectible aspect of it. And I know I got a few other things, but I don't remember all of what I got. So that's what I did for the first part of Saturday. And then the second part of Saturday, I went to my local bar and listened to a band called Kind of Nice, though. And I just love those guys. They have such a great chill vibe and are just amazing people. All of them are just amazing people. And I was authorized to tell them to come back. Like, me and the bar manager are really close friends. He's like, go over there and tell them that we want them back and that we'll be in touch. I'm like, bet. I'm on that. So I went over. I was like, hey guys, I was just told by the bar manager that he wants you guys back. He'll contact you sometime next year. But yeah, if you don't hear from us by like the 10th of January, call us and we'll get you scheduled in. He's like, okay, cool. So that was pretty awesome. What else has been going on? I have been kicking all of the ass that I have available to myself, getting my just getting myself up and moving. I am officially at this point 36.32 miles into my fall 50 challenge with my uh, myadventurechallenge.com. I keep calling it my fitness challenge, but that's not it. But yeah, and I got myself my first water bottle, which I think I talked about it in the first time around, but um, it's got my adventure sticker there. And then just some stickers that I found from around town that I really liked. And they had more stuff on them, but I just cut them out to fit on my Nalgene bottle here. And I really like this sticker. It's a monkey. So, yeah. Apparently, hikers and whatever, it's like a rite of passage to have stickers on an Nalgene bottle. And um, I got this Nalgene bottle for 25 cents at a yard sale, and I'm super happy because this is like a $20 bottle, and I don't understand why they're $20, but they are. It's super rigid plastic, though, and I'm just super happy about it. Um, I also finished my 5K swim for the American Cancer Society. And for that, I have gone up to an additional, I want to say 4 miles. So I'm actually sitting at about 9, 956, 9.56 miles of the 5 miles that I had to swim for that. So feeling pretty good about that. Still haven't received my medal, and they said that it would take 3 to 4 weeks, and it's been past that time period, so I'm expecting that it should be in any time soon. So yeah, I'm also gearing up to do another challenge, which is a suicide awareness challenge, called Choose the Light. And it is this beautiful metal that is it's like a yin yang, and the center has the semicolon, and it says choose the light, and it's just beautifully done, beautifully done. So really looking forward to being able to get that started. And above and beyond that, I'm just working on keeping my social medias updated. I have 2 different Instagram accounts that I'm updating constantly. My personal one, and another one for plus size hiking. And I've gotten a pretty good response from the plus size hiking group on Facebook, so that's been pretty awesome. Um, and I think I want to try to set up some kind of gear swap where like gear swap / barter fest, where we all just get together with our miscellaneous hoopla, and gear that we need to trade off are no longer using, and then kind of go from there as to being able to like maybe get new gear or just rotate shit out that, you know, there's things that I need for my camping that I cannot afford on my own. Like I need a good backpack, and the backpack I looked at was $350, and I'm like, I cannot pay $350 for a fucking backpack. That is like, that's a quarter of my rent just for a damn backpack. So I'm going to try my best to get one off of the Facebook Marketplace, because I've seen them as low as $25, but they're not exactly what I need. And I don't want to just buy it for the sake of buying it and making it work, because that's going to be a hell of a lot of uncomfort when I go to do my big hiking trip that I want to do. So, but everything will come into focus and come into play when it's supposed to. Uh, I do know that the week before I head out, I want to try to get myself a brand new pair of shoes. And that's probably going to be either, um, well, it is going to be Hoka, but I don't know what type of Hoka it is. I don't know if I'm going to get the Hoka hiking boots or just a pair of Hoka rail trail running shoes. Um, and I also don't know if I'm going to stay with Hoka. I have had Hoka now for about 4 years, and I swear by them. I absolutely love them. They're some of the best shoes I've ever had, and the most expensive shoes I've ever had. Um, like the pair that I'm wearing right now was $186. And I have a podiatry appointment today, and I'm going to see, because it's a brand new doctor who's taken over the practice. I'm going to actually see if I can get a custom made pair of Hoka or similar brand like Keen or what's the other one? New Balance, and maybe just wear those as my trail shoes, just like keep them pristine in a box somewhere. Um, but yeah, I also am probably going to have to go to the dentist. Talking about medical stuff, um, my you can see it. I'm a little bit more swollen on this side than I am on this side. My cheek actually goes in. This side puffs out a little bit. But I have a broken off molar on this side that has just been acting a fucking fool. And I realized that I have an infection in my jaw that has been affecting this side of my neck. And a couple of videos ago, you guys, I told you I thought that I slept wrong or that it was from my swimming. Well, come to find out, um, the pain that I've been feeling in the top part of my spine and in my neck and shoulder have been from an oral infection. So I've been doing my best to keep my mouth rinsed out with Listerine and chlorhexidine, and which is a medicated mouthwash. And I requested that I get a medicated mouthwash re-prescribed to me, but because my primary doctor sucks dick, I have to be seen by the dentist who has prescribed it to me. And I love my dentist, but I hate him all at the same time, because last time he worked on me, he caused me to have lockjaw. And I'm not trying to have lockjaw again, let alone like the trauma from getting my face drilled on. This tooth needs to be probably extracted at this point. I don't know if he could even save it. And the the bone around the jaw feels a little deformed, so yay that. I have another tooth up here that the filling fell out of, and that's probably going to need to be worked on. And then all of the teeth on this side here, from my wisdom teeth to the tooth right after my molar, need to be redone. He worked on those before, and because I chew on this side the most, because this side is all busted up and messed up. Um, all of that work is starting to chip away, and I actually chipped a huge chunk out of it last night eating a hamburger. And so now, like, that whole side is just gone. So, with the work that's going to be done on my teeth, I'm not going to have any back teeth to chew with, and I'm going to have to chew everything up front like a fucking chipmunk. And I don't know if he can or will be able to make me a partial or do an implant or whatever else. And I don't want to deal with the bullshit of having to wear a partial. I know eventually I'm going to have a full set of dentures done. He's already told me that. I have diabetic periodontal disease, and I'm in the early stages of it, which means that my teeth are starting to become more and more affected as I get older, and my diabetes progresses. And I'm doing everything I can. Well, I'm not doing everything I can. I'm doing more than what I have to control my blood sugars, to control my extreme highs and my extreme lows. And it's also genetic. My dad had bad teeth. My biological mom, by the age of 25, 27, had to have full top and bottom dentures done. And I remember going with her as a little kid when she had all of her teeth removed and she had her top and bottom plates created. And it's kind of a macabre thing thinking about it, but I almost asked the crematorium or the body donation center if they would have like saved her teeth. I know it's a weird thing, but we still haven't gotten her ashes back, and it would be nice to be able to physically bury something of hers, like take the top portion of her teeth and bury it next to the next to some stream out in the wilderness. That would just be kind of cool. And then take her bottom set and then bury it like out in the woods somewhere, because she fancied herself like a Dr. Dolittle. She had an extreme care and love for all animals, but she lacked the ability to care for the animals. And the fact that it's what is it, like 4 or 5 months since she's passed? Let's see, March 20th to April 20th, April 20th to May 20th, May 20th to June 20th, June 20th to July 20th, July 20th to August 20th. So it's been 5 months and 4 days since she's passed. It, like I said, it would have been nice to have her remains back, and I just hope that they don't send them like around the holidays, because that will absolutely ruin my sister. But oh well. When we get them is when we get them, and we'll just kind of go from there. So yeah, that's pretty much everything going on with my medical and all that other stuff. I have a therapy appointment tomorrow, and have a laundry list of things that I want to go over with the therapist. And like I said, I have my podiatry appointment today, so that's going to be fun. And yeah. So anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will check in with you all on Saturday. Remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract to the population. And in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.